them bang in the centre of the cage. Will they? We are moments away. Andy Cona versus Wendle Lewis.
I'm Andy Bad Boy Cona. I'm from Newcastle and I fight for Close Protection UK.
Wendle Tulux Lewis, a fight out of Team Titan, 27 years of age.
A lot of people know me from my boxing background and striking and standing. Let's go. If you want to stand toe to toe with me, bring it on.
10 weeks of hard graft, cardio, strength, you know the deal. Ground, upstairs, downstairs, wherever Mr. Cona wants to go, I've got a recipe for him, man.
Wendle, I know you've got good hands, so have I. So let's give the crowd a good show and let's go toe to toe and put a war on.
Andy, I know you're here for a war, man, but I'm gonna serve you up something real good, so you best have your hands up.
The noise in the house just got turned up as Cona looks to face Lewis in an all-action bout. Both these guys can swing and strike like the best of them. It should be a phenomenal matchup.
Andy Cona we've seen before, we know he's got that boxing background, comes in with very, very educated hands. In his last bout against Luke Newman, came up short on the ground. And as we've said with a lot of these fights so far, it's how he's assessed, how objectively he's looked at that performance and addressed the holes in his game. If he's gone to a camp and said, right then, I've had this fight, I got submitted, I need to work on my wrestling, that's how a fighter like that will improve.
But Ben, that's exactly what he's done. He told me that he has been working on his ground game just in case this fight does go to the ground. But how much could he have learned from his last fight to this? You know, it's been a very short span. It was only the last UCMMA that he fought on. How much ground game has he learned? Is it enough to get him out of trouble if Lewis takes him down? But to be honest, I think this will be a stand-up war.
So here he is, Wendle K. Lewis, and this man with a sublime record of 4-0-0.
Wendle Lewis, once again, we talk about a lot of these prospects that we see on these shows that a lot of people are talking about, are looking at for the future. Wendle Lewis has looked better every time that we've seen him. And his last fight, he went the distance, and I spoke to him not long after that fight. And bearing in mind it was a win and a convincing one, he gave me a laundry list of things that he needed to improve. He said 2, 3, 4, 5 things that he knows that he'll do better in his next fight. And I honestly believe with the work ethic that this gentleman's got and the dedication he's got to the sport, he'll have gone to that gym on the Monday morning and said, right then gentlemen, this is what we need to work on. And that is how mixed martial artists evolve, and that's how we've seen Wendle Lewis evolve time after time.
And to be honest, Ben, he's a clever fighter, so will he keep this standing? Even though he thinks he has the better stand-up than Cona, he knows that Cona has a weak ground game, so will he take it down and go straight for the win instead of going for a brawl? Because if it keeps on standing, that's what this is going to be. This is going to be an out-and-out brawl, because both guys can bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is in the Cage Rage UK welterweight division. Introducing your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 2 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 77 kilograms, fighting out of Team Close Protection, Andy Cona! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with an undefeated record of 4 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in at 76.8 kilograms, fighting out of Team Titan, Wendle Lewis! And when the action begins, the referee in charge is Andy Sledge.
All right, boys, this is Pro MMA. You both know the rules. Any questions? Okay, remember, no elbows or kicks to the head of a down fighter. What I expect from you, defend yourself at all times, listen to my words of command at all times. When I say stop, you stop. You fight fair, fight hard, fight clean, touch gloves, make it official. All the way back, Andy.
If this fight is as good as the stare down, we are in for fireworks. Now, will Lewis keep it standing and trade with Cona, or will he wisely take it to the ground for a quick finish?
Lewis hands up high, not giving anything away. Cona tries to find that strike. Lewis instant takedown, but Cona tries to reverse, does well to do so. Able to land a big right hand.
Well, Cona said he'd been working on the ground, and by that reversal, it looks as if he has.
Trying to step